every one of us. We're all highly welcome. Looking at the shadow I have up there and what to do. We're all highly welcome to this evening's broadcast. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are we doing? Happy New Week. So today we're going to be looking at lumbar spondylosis, okay? Last week we looked at cervical spondylosis. Today we're going down to the lumbar, okay? When we talk about cervical, we talk about the neck spine area, and lumbar is the lower back. You're highly welcome. Welcome, welcome to this evening's broadcast. I really appreciate you all joining me. I'm having an upper shadow. I wish I would be able to handle it. Try. All right, so when we talk about lumbar spondylosis, it's the development of the age-related arthritis. Remember I said that spondylosis is an arthritis that affects the spine, okay? So either if it's the upper spine, it's the cervical area, it's called cervical spondylosis. If it's the lower spine, the lumbar area is called lumbar spondylosis, okay? So specifically, it involves a number and different degenerative issues that affect the disc and joints of the spine. Wow, why am I having network issue now? Yeah, where are we? Okay, let me be sure this is on the correct Wi-Fi. Okay, it's not. Let's go on the correct website. Okay. Okay, I hope it connects now. All right. Has it thrown me off? Okay, no. All right. So we're all highly welcome. If you join me live, you can greet. So I can welcome you to this evening's broadcast. Welcome, welcome to everyone of us. If you've joined me live, you can greet. So I can welcome you to this evening's broadcast. Okay. As we look at lumbar spondylosis, also important topic that everyone must listen to, everyone must know about, because prevention is cheaper, safer than cure. We need to know about it so that we'll be able to prevent it. It's very, very preventable, very, and I mean absolutely preventable. And if you know what to do and you do what you're supposed to do, you're going to stay away from it, okay? Because it's actually not so good. It's not a very palatable disease for anyone to go through during old age, okay? I know a lot of people who are suffering from it. In fact, I got a note from one of my fans this evening and was like, "Oh, I'm going to be around for this meeting. This has been one of my issues, okay?" And I'm like, "Yes, come." Because there are natural remedies. In fact, for her own, she's gone through several operations and still not getting solution to it. And if that is you, don't worry, God will heal you. I've prayed for us and I'm praying for us, because I also have someone very close that is having that issue, which also made me to actually be so desirable to actually bring solution for such for us today. Okay, so we are highly welcome to every one of us. Let's share. Let's share out to our friends. Let's share out to our family members. Let's share out to our colleagues so that they can join us today for all this so important topic, lumbar spondylosis. We're going to be looking at the causes. What are some of the things that causes lumbar spondylosis? We're going to be looking at the symptoms. What are their signs and symptoms? How do they present themselves? We're going to be looking at that today. We're also going to be looking at the risk factors, okay? What are some of the things that can bring forth the risk factors? And we're also going to be looking at some natural remedies, some of the things you can do. And we're also going to finally be looking at some nutrients and vitamins that can help you go through this situation at this very particular time. So we're all highly welcome. If you've joined me live, you can greet. I can welcome you to this evening's broadcast, like I said, okay? So I keep my phone steady. I can see some people online, but they are not greeting. So if you've joined me live, you can greet. So I can welcome you to this evening's broadcast. Welcome once again to every one of us. Like over time, like I said, spondylosis refers to that age-related arthritis that affects your spine, okay? It's the wear and tear, the degenerative issues that appear on your lower back. That's what brings lumbar spondylosis. And the good thing is that it's not autoimmune generated, which means that lifestyle will go a long way to help in the prevention. Okay, like over time the disc may become dehydrated. That's some of the causes. It could lose height as a result, and then provide less cushioning that could actually crack. And this can lead to some kind of herniations, okay? And the cartilage also in the spine can wear down. When something is used frequently, it can wear down, and it can actually also result in bone spurs. So when those bone spurs come out, it can cause lumbar spondylosis. And these arthritis changes can not only cause pain in the neck, okay, or back area for lumbar spondylosis, it can also lead to the narrowing of the spinal canal, also known as the stenosis, okay? And this can compress your nerves. And when the nerves are compressed, they can have some kind of numbness, tingling, or weaknesses radiating into the arms or legs. So it will go all the way. That's why some people will say, oh, they are feeling numb. They're having one kind of tingling sensation and some kinds of weaknesses. And even in severe cases, it can lead to loss of bladder and bowel controls. You find out that those people can no longer go to toilet, control their urine the way they ought to control their urine. So all these are some of the things that can actually lead to lumbar spondylosis and bring all those pains, okay? And it's very, very important for us to know that it's actually more on people who are older, and it's not everybody that have that pain. It's not everybody that would go through the some of these symptoms we are talking about, and it's not everybody that some people even die without knowing that they already have lumbar spondylosis, okay, especially when it does not affect their nerves. Like I said, lumbar spondylosis is age related degeneration of the vertebra and disc of the lower back, and it's often caused um, by what I have talked about, maybe like frequent use, wear and tear, and the changes are often called osteoarthritis. So when it's osteoarthritis of the lumbar, it's now lumbar spondylosis, okay? And like I said, it can have effect on your spine, it can have effects on the bones, it can have effect on the cartilages, on the nerves around that area, and it can run through all the way to your legs because the nerves from the back goes all the way to the leg, okay? So the disc that provides cushioning between the vertebra absorbs the shock of the spine. But when this is reduced, then that shock is not absorbed, and so all the pains will begin to come to the back of the people. So if we're looking at lumbar spondylosis specifically, like I said, it's an age-related disease, an age-related issue on your bone, on your vertebra, on your disc, on your spine, and is a degenerative disease, and it's an osteoarthritis coming from wear and tear. Is not because of any autoimmune disease. And when this condition, like I say, is at your lower back, it could be at your upper back called cervical spondylosis. When it's at your lower back, it's lumbar spondylosis, okay? And they always cause some symptoms. But some of the common symptoms, like I've told you, is pain, reduction in the your spine. So what are the causes of lumbar spondylosis? One, they are age related. Okay, the changes that go on in your vertebra, your disc, and your spine, and these changes, called degenerative disc disease and osteoarthritis. When it's at your lower back, is lumbar spondylosis. And again, like I said, they could come with some symptoms, they can come without symptoms, okay? And it's when it comes, it often affects the lumbar region, and the discs herniate. I've already talked about the cervical spondylosis last week, and I said it's actually the same thing. It's just the positioning where it happens, okay? So when herniated disc will cause that nerve's pain, known as sciatica pain, or sciatica, the nerves that are all the way through the sciatic nerves, running down to the lower part of your leg. So, and that's why most times when people are having that pain, they call it the sciatica, back pain. That's back pain also. So, as the disc degenerates, bone spurs may now begin to form, because when the discs are getting weak, the body will begin to produce more bone, thinking, to strengthen it. And as it's trying to produce that bone, generate more bones, it's now making the bones that is coming or called bone spurs to press on the nerves. So when they compress the spinal nerves, it will now lead to weakness or numbness in your legs and arms. Okay, arms if it's on the cervical spondylosis, legs if it's coming from the lumbar spondylosis and lumbar side. So if the bone spurs compresses the spinal cord for anyone, it may also develop into problems with walking. And when it becomes very, very hard, it can actually produce problem with the bladder or bowel control. So over time, the degenerative disc can now break down completely, leaving no space at all in between the vertebra. And if you look at the vertebra, I wanted to actually bring out the picture. You will see that there are spaces in between each, bone at the joints at that place. But when it compresses, it becomes smaller, and then there are no space in between it. Okay, and this can result to impaired movement. It can result to pain. It can result to nerve damage, and the pressure. With that pressure, it's like if you have something like that is spread out. Let me see if I can get this and actually explain very well to you. You know, so I can actually show you a picture and explain very well to you. Let's see this. Okay, all right. So like if you look at this picture, you will see that's the spine. You will see those darker areas that are like cushion in between. Okay, I'm not seeing here. That are like cushion in between. See the bone. You will see a stretch of line. So when that pressure and where that wear and tear becomes so well, you will see that the spine will compress. And when it compresses, you will see that there are nerves that are moving all over. When it compresses like that, it becomes shorter, the cushion is removed, all those like purple-like area are like the cushion. They are like the cushion. Okay, so when the cushion is reduced out of wear and tear, it can now the bones are pressing on themselves, just like when someone is having knee pains. It means that those cushion, the cartilage, the tendons, all those cushion around the joints are off, and that's why you begin to hear crack, 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 crack if it's on the knees. But on the spine, because it's not moving, they are touching themselves. You might not hear their crack, 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 but over time, that disc can actually break down, and then the nerves are being pressed, causing weakness and numbness to the back very, very well. Okay, and the most common causes of lumbar spondylosis is the cumulative joint stress that occurs as people age. So that's why I say it's a lifestyle issue, wear and tear. And then because of that wear and tear, the people now begin to have osteoarthritis of that lumbar sides. Okay, and this is what happens. So that's why it's usually more for people who are older. It's usually more for people who are older, or people who have some kind of jobs that make them, injure, or that make them use more of that back, especially if they are using it, they are not moving, they have sedentary lifestyle. Okay, like, or they have trauma, because spondylosis also may arise as a result of trauma to the spine, like people who have accidents, people who have falls, people who have spinal injuries, people who are into sports. A lot of people who are into sports, when they do sports a lot, especially because they are doing a particular kind of sport, and when they do it over time, it can actually also bring that lumbar spondylosis. Or people who are doing some strenuous activities at work, like all these people who carry load, or people who sit for long, Okay, when they sit for long and they are on a static chair, is also sedentary, kind of sedentary lifestyle. Because sedentary lifestyle doesn't mean that it's only those who are lying down on the bed. It's only also those who are doing a particular kind of work. So those ones we say that is occupational risk that caused that lumbar spondylosis for them. Hello, Abiola, you're welcome. Long time indeed. Welcome to this evening's broadcast as we look at lumbar spondylosis. Hello, Sandra Williams. Hello. A lot of people are watching, but they are not greeting. I can see so many names. Okay, let me still call you. Divine, Tamika, Young and Godly, Ngaju, Cartoon, Fatima, Thelma, Michael, Rhoda, Klassen, Chris, AJ, Jeff. I have Sukria, Helen, Sabra, Sandra, Joseph Brown, Oloruntobi, Tanya, Aroti Speaker. Is only out of all these people is only Margaret Abiola. Thank you, ma, for greeting. Yeah, there are so many people online. They say when you enter someone's house, you should greet. All right, so causes could be car accident, falls, spinal cord injury, competitive sports that make you use your lower back more, occupation that make you lose your lower back more, or sometimes it could be surgery if you've had surgery at the back. Okay, all right, so that's it. So those are the causes, wear and tear, that could cause lumbar spondylosis. Hello, goodness. Thank you. Greetings. God bless you. All right. So the risk factors for lumbar spondylosis could include age, 60 and above. So when you're 60 and above, don't, sometimes when you know that some things happen to every other person, you're not panicking, okay? You're careful about it, and like I said, prevention is better, cheaper, and safer than cure. So start on time to think about it, especially, okay, if you're old. And then another risk factor is genetics. If it's running in your family, you need to be very, very careful about it. And I always tell people, always check people who are before you, your father, your mother, your elder ones, your aunties, what are they going through, so that you'll be able to prevent and begin to work ahead of time concerning yourself, okay? So also, another risk factor is if you also have osteoarthritis in other parts of your body, like your knees. If you have osteoarthritis already on your knees, you are at a risk of it affecting your lower back also. And then if you have jobs that are physically demanding and that require you lifting weights or bending, if you have jobs like that, you need to be careful ahead of time to begin to do something about it ahead of time, so you don't fall into that as you age and you're becoming older. Then athletics, people who are into athletics are prone to lumbar spondylosis when they get older. So they need to begin to do something about it. Check yourself, do other sporting activities that can help balance the use of your bones and your spine, okay? And then if you've had any kind of injury on your back, you need to be very, very careful about it, okay? Or if you've had spinal surgery, it also can cause lumbar spondylosis. Weight, overweight and obesity is another risk factor for lumbar spondylosis, because when you have weight, you're bearing, that's your back, your waist is bearing a lot of weight, more than what God has ordained for that body to bear. So it's a risk factor. Hello, Rhoda, you're welcome. Good evening. God bless you too, ma. God bless you. Then another risk factor is smoking. People who smoke can have develop lumbar spondylosis, is a risk factor. And then sedentary lifestyle, physical inactivity. People who are not exercising, they are just there, they are not fat, but they are not exercising, they are not moving, it could also cause it. And then also dehydration, lack of water, can also actually cause lumbar spondylosis, and lack of the correct diet that you're supposed to take. Hello, Uchechi, goodness. Yes, 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 yes. These are actual facts that are disturbing people, okay? So we've looked at the causes, we looked at the risk factors. Now, what are the symptoms? Okay, many people having lumbar spondylosis, okay, do not have pains or other neurological issues. But some people actually experience a lot of pains which can actually develop and increase over time. Let this thing go off. Which can actually develop and increase over time. Okay, so these are some of the symptoms. So neck, if it's on the neck or back, pain that worsens when you're coughing or sneezing. If it's at your neck, it's cervical spondylosis. If it's down your neck, it's lumbar spondylosis. Is it the same person calling me here? It's lumbar spondylosis. Okay, all right. So, hello, Chibuza Adachuku. How are you? Welcome to this evening's broadcast. Today we are looking at lumbar spondylosis. And the symptoms, the causes, and remedies. All right. So then when your neck or back pain worsens when you're coughing, that shows you that it's pointing towards lumbar or cervical spondylosis. Okay. And then when you have decreased flexibility in the range of motion at your back, like when you want to move, bend or move somehow, you begin to have a kind of restriction. Okay, it might not have started paining you, but you just find out that you're not able to move all the way you want to move. That could be lumbar spondylosis. Okay, and then sometimes you can have some kind of clicking sounds at your spine, that you might just hear some sound from maybe tiny sounds like that. It could be cervical or lumbar spondylosis. Okay, or when you have pain that is radiating from your lower back into your legs, that is actually lumbar spondylosis. By then it has started affecting your nerves. Okay, if you have some kind of numbness, tingling effect, weaknesses on your legs, it could be lumbar spondylosis. Some people will say, oh, they don't know what is happening to them. They have this tingling effect or numbness. They feel that their legs are not moving well, or they are not receiving blood well. It could be lumbar spondylosis when it's already pressing on the nerves that runs all the way to your legs. Okay, when you have muscle spasm, it could be also lumbar spondylosis. That's part of the symptoms. Headaches, it comes with headaches too. Like I said before, bowels dysfunction, your bladder dysfunction, and this is in severe cases. When it has already pressed down so much, it will now begin to hamper your bladder. And also when you're going to toilet, sometimes the people can just want to go to toilet, they are passing out urine on their own. Hello, welcome. Let me see who again is. I can see some people that are greeting. Hello, Adeyeku Omowumi. Good evening. Welcome to this evening's broadcast. Chibuzo, thank you for answering me. Okay, all right. So these are some of the symptoms you can have. Uchechi goodness, you're saying what could be the cause of heel of one on the legs paining me, especially when I wake up in the morning. The pain continues despite taking pain relief. It's part of the thing we are talking about today. It could be lumbar if the pain is going all the way from your waist to your leg. And if it depends on also the part of your legs, it could be osteoarthritis of the knees. It could be issue that has to do with your what is it called, your nerves. So you need to chat me so we can talk, because you say cause of heel, or I don't really understand what this is, but once you talk about pain and you talk about legs paining you and you talk about it not going, it could actually have passed stage 1, stage 2 of spondylosis, if arthritis, if it's just the initial stage or just gout. Sometimes when you wake up and you have walked around a bit, the pain goes, but if the pain persists, it means it's more than just an ordinary stage or ordinary osteoarthritis. So my WhatsApp number, I'll put my WhatsApp number so you can chat me and we'll talk personally, and I find out exactly how it's doing you, and I'll be able to give you better advice. Okay, so my WhatsApp number is +234 703 515 1642 plus 234 703 515 1642. So you can chat me, okay? Chat me Uchechi so that we'll be able to talk about this, and then I'll give you a personalized solution that can help. But just also keep in tune today so you can also get some of the teachings that we are giving about it, okay? So also, I need to talk about the early signs or early symptoms of lumbar spondylosis so that we'll be able to know when it's starting and begin to act about it. But remember, like I said, prevention is better, safer than cure. So if you start with lifestyle changes, good lifestyle that can help prevent these things while you are still young, is the best way to approach it. Is the best way to approach it. So if you're still young, you're still in your 30, 40, early 50s, it's still, even 50s, late 50s, even if you have approached 60, still good, because it's never too late to start. It's better that you start than you did nothing about it at all. Okay, it's better that you start than you did nothing about it. Chibuzo says, Mom, when you are at your menopause and maybe you have malaria in your body, can it affect your eyes? It's not only menopause. Malaria generally affects the eyes, especially malaria medicines. Like people who had malaria a lot when they are young and they took a lot of chloroquine based medicine or some of these malaria medicine, they find out that they have issues with their eyes when they start getting older. So malaria and malaria medicine and drugs generally affect the eyes. Chibuzo, it's not just menopause issue. Even men have it. Even young people who have eye problems, you find out that they took a lot of malaria medicine. So that's why I always talk about people who are taking drugs, who are taking medicines that are elongated. They need to actually have some kind of daily detox, daily removing oxidation every day, or at least they take some time to do some kind of detox in their system. And I always talk about daily one, you using your aloe vera gel. So if you're taking medicines or you've taken a lot of antibiotics or you've taken some medicines, go on aloe vera gel. You can just buy one bottle, even if you can't afford to stay on it like me. Like I told us, I'm on aloe vera gel or almost every day. I don't take it every day. Some days I forget, some days it finishes. Like I traveled to Kanu on Thursday and I came back this afternoon. I went with only one bottle because usually when I put more than one bottle, they begin to raise eyebrows, all those people. Sometimes when I'm traveling for long in some cities or outside the country, I buy it and leave it in the place where I'm going to stop before I start all my trips within any nation. I just buy it there and live in the nation, so I'll be able to go with it from there. But sometimes I'm not able to do so. So I always make sure I put one bottle in my suitcase, one bottle in my husband's suitcase for us to at least have some time. So these past 4 days, I went with only one bottle for two of us. So there's no way we could have taken two of us 4 days on one bottle. So it's finished now and I miced it some days. But go on aloe vera gel, go on some like our fields of green. Super green can also help with daily detox, removing the oxidative effect of the drugs that you're taking. That's what they do for you, okay? So it's not because I'm selling them, it's very good for you. If you go ahead and do this, then the side effects of the drugs that you're taking, this will cushion it. Super green will cushion it. Fields of green will cushion it for you. All right. Okay, Chibus, I hope that answers you. So, symptoms of spondylosis can vary, from being mild to being severe. But if you're having lumbar spondylosis, the most common and early symptoms will be lower back pain. Okay, lower back pain could be the early symptoms that you could notice about. So if we're going through treatments, there are so many treatments you can go through. We have physical examination. The doctors can do physical examination for you. They can do imaging tests. And when we talk about imaging tests, maybe X-ray, CT scan, and sometimes MRI, okay? And most people with lumbar spondylosis can actually take non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs or pain reliefs they can go on heat and ice application and physical therapy, physiotherapy. But remember, like I said, if you're going on some of these non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, sometimes they cause ulcer for some people. They cause ulcer for some people. They have other side effects. You remember that one of the things that made me start giving these products, which is very, very good for arthritis, on 25% discount, was my husband begging me, because he also had cervical spondylosis for a period when we were in Germany. Okay, his own came from a kind of wear and tear, sudden wear and tear injury. On our way to Germany, we were playing with our children in Abuja. We actually went to Germany in 2021 from Abuja. So he was playing with our grandchildren and he was doing horse for them. And they were climbing his back. See, a man that is nearly 70 was doing horseback. And the children were climbing on top of his back. The grandchildren, they would climb. He would swing with that one, stop, swing. So by the time he finished doing this thing, somebody that has not done that, he did it. Everyone wanted to do their own, old and young, all the children. So by the time he finished doing this, in the night, it's like it started telling on, on his cervical area. And that's how the cervical spondylosis suddenly appeared. So by the time we traveled the night after, and we were in Germany, these pains kept increasing, increasing. He was on, I don't want to call the names of drugs, but 800 milligram of one of the anti-steroidal, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that he had never taken before. He was on it. He was on the one that they even have to put on his tongue. Everyone want, this pain was not going. It became so, so bad that, in fact, he was admitted in the hospital after a time. So by the time we came back, I just told him, I said, look, because I didn't travel with um, Forever Move, Active HA, Freedom. I didn't travel with these things because, of course, we were not having any issues. I had taken, I was having knee arthritis. I had taken it long ago and it stopped. So when we came back, I just told him, okay, just go on this. So he started the set as it is. And within 1 month, he noticed that the pain that we had borne for 1 month and it was going worse and worse started going down. By the time he started the second set, this thing left completely up till today. So he now told me, he said, if this thing could solve the problem that he had for 1 month in agony, moving from one hospital to the other, that I should please reduce the price so that people can be buying it. So I just, we buy at 30%. I just said, okay, at least let me take 5% profit for me. I started doing 25% discount on this since 2021. And hundreds of men and women out there all over the world has been helped. So if you're having lumbar spondylosis, cervical spondylosis, osteoarthritis of any type, this set will do you good. It's still going at 25% discount. But for today, and I mean for today, if you chat me, I'm going to give you a 30% discount, which is what I'm buying. So I'm just going to buy it out for you from the company and send it to you because of also help. I also have someone who is going through very serious lumbar spondylosis that I'm helping. So I just want to extend that help to many other people. All right. So okay, I've talked about non-steroidal anti-inflammatory issues, okay? But people who are still experiencing pain that is significantly restricting their daily movements, they need to do something about it. This set will help you. We're going to talk about some other lifestyle changes, but remember, this set is actually going to help you very, very well about it. Oh, I should speak louder small. Oh, hey, Chibuzo. Okay, sorry. Oh. You're not hearing me well. Okay, Rhoda says, Mom, which location do you stay in Nigeria? Regards to people that are not in Nigeria. Okay, if you're not in Nigeria, just chat me on my WhatsApp number. I can get the supplements to you anywhere in the world. It might only take a little time for some places. For some places, you might be surprised, like UK, US, London, Europe, many parts of Europe. You can still get them within 3 to 5 working days. Okay, we have shops all over the world. But in case we don't have shop in your city, we'll work out how you can get them. Okay, all right. Sorry, oh, that my voice was lower. I've had a long trip actually, coming from Zaria today, even though it's by air, but of course, I had to go to Kaduna to pick a flight and then down to Lagos and then down to Ibadan. All right, so I hope my voice is loud enough now. Chibuzo. All right, Rhoda says, Mom, please, what can be the cause of general body pain, nerves pain? There are so many things that could cause general body pain, okay? But if it's nerves pain, which area of your body it's paining you is also important. Like I said, cervical spondylosis can press on your nerves and it could cause pain all the way on your arms, all the way to your finger. You begin to even have tingling sensation. If it's lumbar spondylosis and it's affecting your nerves, it can go all the way to your toes and you'll be having that tingling sensation or numbness on your toes, okay? Osteoarthritis of the knees, sometimes also when it becomes so bad, it can actually also affect your nerves. So menopausal arthritis also can affect your nerves. So it just depends. But the important thing is that if you're having nerves issue, get Active C. Active C is a good antioxidant supplement and also detox supplement for our nerves. Okay, it can clear off your nerves. And if you're having the pains on your joints, these two sets, you can combine the two if it's already affecting your nerves. And there are also general body pains that could come because of menopause. Your forever vitalized women can actually work. So chat me on my WhatsApp number. Let's discuss. By the time we talk, I'll be able to, get specific things from you, Rhoda, and know which of these could be causing the pain that you're having. Okay. If you're having serious back pain, chat me on my WhatsApp number, Franca, so you can get this at 25% discount immediately so that you can use them and stop that pain. Like I said, it's not always good for you to allow pain to hold on to your body for long because it can go into secondary disease like high blood pressure, diabetes, anxiety, and things like that. So when you're having pains, try to stop that pains. It's absolutely very, very important that you try to stop that pain. So if you're having serious back pain, 30% discount, chat me right now on my WhatsApp number, +234 703 515 1642 for just today. After today, I still go back to my promise to my husband for 25% discount. But for today, I'm just giving it away. Oh, you said exactly what? Okay, the pain is severe. Please, Rhoda, kindly chat me immediately. My WhatsApp number is pinned on the comment section, +234 703 515 1642, so that we'll begin to look into what can help you. All right. So like I said, if you're having spondylosis, to be very, very sure about it, if you go to the hospital, they are going to do X-ray, CT scan, MRI for you. All these lab tests can actually determine which area and how much it has gone for you. Okay. But there are also different treatment methods that are available. Okay. If you're having milder spondylosis, there are some modification and lifestyle activities that you can go through that can help you. Okay. Number one, like I said, is hot, cold compress. You can also have some kind of massage and traction. They can help. Immediate if way that can help you. You can have your massage. You can massage with your heat lotion or MSM gel. I don't think I have the bottle of MSM gel here. I always travel with my MSM gel in case, like even my heat lotion, I rubbed it all over my ankles, my joints, my waist. I rubbed it on my shoulder area, all these places, because I know I was going to take some sitting position I might not have control over, traveling all the way to Kaduna and then taking flight and traveling all the way back here from Lagos. I knew I was going to take some sitting positions that I wouldn't want, and I might not have the opportunity to do all the work I need. So I had to rub this all over my body after having my bath this morning. Okay, and this evening again, I'm still going to rub it just for prevention. Okay, so you can have some kind of massage, you can have physical therapy, physiotherapy therapy that can strengthen your bones, strengthen your muscles, okay? Have that flexibility exercises, or you can go on ergonomic education. You can also, some people also, they use spinal injection, okay, such as epidural around their nerves and the facet joints that can help. And of course, I've already told you about the natural way that you can actually also mix it. You can go on this. This is absolutely, I've used this for hundreds of people and it has worked for hundreds of people. So I'll just tell people, do your exercises, do your massage, go on your supplements, and some lifestyle changes that we're going to be talking about today, and you're going to be free. But if it's in more severe cases, surgery might be the best course of action, because it might involve some kind of procedure like decompression. Okay, when we're talking about remember that the spine is already compressed, so they can do some kind of laminotomy or dissectomy that can actually help to decompress your spine. And this involves removal of the bone spurs, disc herniation, arthritis to relieve compression on the nerves. Okay, so these are like neurological symptoms. Some you will have to see a neurology. Then also they have fusion, which is the formation of bones across the adjacent vertebral bodies to stabilize the spine and relieve pain. Some people they even introduce some kind of iron into their body that can help them. Okay, but today, when I'm not a medical doctor, your doctor will give you the analysis of which type of operation or surgery you need if your own has gone so bad that it needs surgery. I always tell people, go get the doctor's opinion on what is happening to you. When you get the doctor's opinion, then you will now sit down and have informed decision on the steps you're supposed to take concerning your problem and your condition. But for me, if it has not gone too bad, home treatment or home remedies can actually help you, okay? And like I've said, a combination of cold and heat therapy can help if it's still at that young stage, at that lower stage, okay? You can actually take some kind of pain relief, or if you can't afford it, go on these two. You don't need to take any pain relief if you're going on these two, okay? And then they also have some kind of muscle relaxers, okay, antidepressants, anti-seizure medications, and some kind of exercises and stretches. On Saturday, I'm going to be doing some exercises or showing you some exercises for people who have lumbar spondylosis. So make sure you join us on Saturday during our fitness hour, 9 a.m. and I'm going to be showing you that exercises for people who are having lumbar spondylosis. Okay, Saturday is for our exercises, and on Wednesday we're going to be talking about foods that can help people who are having lumbar spondylosis. Physiotherapy is also very, very good. Some people go on acupuncture, and some people have some kind of interventional procedures that can help them also. Okay. All right. So, but when we're talking about supplements, supplements can play significant role in maintaining your spine, prevention, okay, maintaining your spine health, assisting your body in building and strengthening the bone and other tissues around your area. Supplements can, and some vitamins can help you. And also some supplements are also known to assist with slowing down or preventing further damage if you already have damage on the spine, okay, or even for osteoarthritis generally. Hello, welcome. Who is greeting? There are so many people who are greeted that have not greeted. Okay, Mercy, Anna, Abidemi, thank you. Peace, Mary Santo, hello, welcome. Where are you watching from? All right, so I'm not talking about home remedies. I'm talking about natural solutions, and I'm talking about natural organic supplements now. And I'm saying that supplements like what I have in my hands can help slow down and prevent further damage on your spine, okay? Especially if you're already having osteoarthritis. And there are also some supplements that have anti-inflammatory properties that can help if you're managing lumbar spondylosis, even if it's through injury, even if it's through surgery and things like that. We also have things that can help. Okay, now supplements can be very, very important to maintaining good health, recovering from surgery, or slowing the progression of some kind of an effects of medicines that you're taking. Okay, and I know that there are hundreds of supplements available today which can offer a range of benefits for you, but make sure you get the natural and 100% organic one, so that you don't go from taking drugs thinking you're taking supplements and they are synthetic. There are so many synthetic supplements out there, and you will now also have the side effects that drugs will have. Okay, so there are vitamins, there are minerals, there are herbal botanicals, enzymes and amino acids that can actually help you. So I'm going to be mentioning some of them, and then we look at where we can find them. So supplements for spine health contributes to both general health and spine health. Okay, and there are so many types that are available, but from research it has been proven that certain vitamins and minerals are actually very, very helpful. Okay, they can help maintain a healthy and strong spinal column. They can help to promote spinal disc health. They can actually promote healthy joints in the back, in the hips, in the knees, and other parts of your body. And they can actually help to reduce pain due to arthritis. Okay, also those that are anti-inflammatory can actually reduce inflammation and promote faster recovery from spine surgery for people who already gone through spine surgery, and can slow the rate of disease progression. So that's what I always tell people. You don't have to say, oh no, I'm not going to go for my surgery, I'm not going to take my medications. Whatever the doctors are giving you, you can go ahead, but add these supplements. Adding these supplements will help promote a healthier life. It will help promote a healthier joint. It will help reduce the pain. It will help as an antioxidant. It will help cushion the side effects of the medicine you're having, help to remove inflammation, and actually help to promote faster recovery for you. Okay, all right. So there are different supplements that will that will address different spinal conditions. For example, supplements for degenerative disc disease, herniated disc, include any supplement that will give you glucosamine sulfate, chondroitin sulfate, magnesia ascorbate, and also metasulfometin, that is MSM. Like we have one of these I didn't bring it out today. I don't know why I didn't. MSM gel. We have MSM gel. The MSM gel is actually metasulfometin gel. So that gel has already sulfometin. And for people who don't want to swallow in, the MSM gel, as you use it to massage, because it has aloe vera gel, it will help that MSM to penetrate 7 skin deep into your system and help you. Then other supplements or vitamins that can help you are vitamin C. Okay, it will help to boost your immune system and act as an anti-inflammatory issue for you. Vitamin D promotes the absorption of calcium. Remember, we have our calcium, and our calcium has vitamin D already in it. So with that, calcium is very, very helpful. In fact, I have a woman who was having stage 1 of arthritis, osteoarthritis on the knees. And she said, I don't want too many medicines. She said, I want to prevent and stop it. What do I take? So I just told her, okay, go on your Active HA for 1 month with your calcium. And after that, drop your Active HA, continue on the calcium if the pain has reduced. And let's see how it goes. And today she's just on her calcium for prevention. She's just on her calcium and she's okay. But first of all, she needed to have introduced some of those amino acids and vitamins that could help with her disc. Okay, vitamin E also boosts the immune system and reduces pain in the muscles. So you need something that has vitamin E. And then vitamin K assists with binding calcium to your disc. Now we have, if you're having menopausal arthritis, I just, if it's stage 1, stage 2, stage 0, stage 1, stage 2, you can just combine Vitalize Women with your Active HA. But when it has gone high to stage 3, stage 4, you can just use your Forever Move with your Vitalize Women. And of course, when your nerves are already affected, always add your active Active C to it. Okay, so vitamin get natural and 100% organic supplements that have vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K, and all those vitamins I mentioned are in our Vitalize Women. Okay, and when I talk about glucosamine sulfate, chondroitin sulfate, magnesia, Forever Move has been proven to be 5 times more clinically proven, more active than glucosamine sulfate, chondroitin sulfate, magnesium ascorbate. Very, very good. This is one of our great supplements that Forever has ever produced. Okay. All right. Okay. There are also essential nutrients that are very, very good for you. So also make sure you go on the essential nutrients that are very, very important for you. Omega-3 fatty acid. In fact, research have already found that omega-3 fatty acid or RTC supplement is very, very good for back pain because it can reduce inflammatory process, intervertebral disc degeneration, and the three primary omega-3 fatty acids, which are the ALAs, DHA, and EPA. Okay, they are very, very good for people who have all this. And this as is gotten from fish and also from plant oil. Okay, very, very good for you. All right. Then also, I've talked about glucosamine, which is a natural compound that is found in the cartilage. And glucosamine supplement is also made from glucosamine harvested from shellfish and is made in the lab. And you have it in our Forever Move. You have it in our Active HA. You have the MSM, which is the methyl sulfonimethine, is also in our MSM. All these are big, big grammar, but just know that you have all these things there. I've talked about vitamin D, very, very essential. Vitamin C, very, very essential. And these are our supplements. Okay. Turmeric is another main spice that is very, very good for arthritis. Okay. You can take turmeric tea. You can put turmeric every time you're cooking food. The little you take here in the morning, take little in the afternoon, take little in the evening, they can all combine to help you have a better joint health. Okay. And remember, these two supplements are enough turmeric for you. So when you're taking them, you have enough turmeric in your system that can help you. Okay. Also make sure that you take all that you're supposed to do. Lifestyle changes like sitting, exercising. When you're sitting, don't sit for too long. I've already talked about you getting your fitness ball. Fitness ball can help you so that you don't sit static. As I'm on this chair now and I'm static. But if I was with my fitness ball, you find out that my body, my muscles will be moving, my spine, is massaging, is allowing that movement. My time is up. I'm going to actually stop very soon. Research are giving turmeric supplements more attention today, okay? And even curry. If you don't really want to take turmeric straight, you can take an organic curry because curry is made from turmeric, okay? And turmeric, like I said, contains bioactive curcumin, which is very, very strong antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, okay? So if you have organic curry, because curry is more appealing to people than turmeric, then you can add it a lot to your food. This will actually help you. Prevention is better, safer, and cheaper than cure. If you haven't started lumbar spondylosis, having all those symptoms, please start now. Okay, you can actually, if you have it in your history, your family history, you can just start Active HA. And the good thing with Active HA is that it helps with the skin. I take it in the night. And when I take Active HA in the night, I'm not taking it because I'm having arthritis. I'm taking it for prevention and also for my skin because it has that hyaluronic acid that helps you to look younger, help your skin and muscles to firm up well. So you can have this as your dietary supplement and take it for prevention and take it for other things that it does to your body. It helps give you more synovial fluid to your joints. Okay, you have that fluid that helps to the ligaments, the tendons, all those things around your joints to be better. So you can take it as your dietary supplement. And remember, if you're having too much pain, make sure you go on this too. Forever Move and Active HA. If it's affecting your nerves, add your active C to it or If you can't really afford RTC, you can add garlic thyme to this. All right. So I'll take our questions and then we'll call it a day. See you on Wednesday when we look at foods that can help with lumbar spondylosis. I'll just go through and make sure I didn't miss anybody's question, and then we call it a day. I've greeted quite a lot of people today. Please, if I miss greeting you, bear with me. It's not intentional, it's because I didn't see it. Okay. Omowumi, good evening. Mary Etienne, how are you? How are you doing? Good evening, ma. Okay, I've answered Uchechi's question. The Lord is my strength. Amen. If you don't care, I receive in Jesus' name. Oh. Chibuza, I've answered your question on malaria and menopause. I've answered Rhoda's question. Okay, I'm speaking louder now. General body pain, I've answered that. Serious back pain or body pain, back pain, I've answered that. Rhoda, I've also answered your question. All right, I think I've taken all the questions for today. But if you have further questions, chat me on my WhatsApp number +234 703 515 1642. Okay, and I'll answer you. And then if you need the supplements for today is going at 30% discount. You can also chat me for the 30% discount just for today. Just buying it out for you from the company. Thank you all for joining me. Really love you all. Bye and God bless.